What is up, gamers? Today we're playing Even Handlock, which is a archetype that I haven't heard in years because Gen Greymane, where the hell is he, is back in standard for a month, so I figured I would try it out. Now some of you might be wondering, Rarran, where the hell's your face today? I just playing this later in the night. Ignore this 2-2, by the way. That was for my League of Legends placements, which we streamed the other day. Yeah, we're gonna see how well this deck goes. I kind of am slacking on my legend climb just because I haven't really been enjoying Hearthstone as much, and I was away the previous week, so hopefully this gives me some life back into this game, because other than the expansion, I'm kind of dying. Let's be real here. I hope you guys are doing great today, or whenever you're watching this. I don't think getting Greymane or Baku are going to be that impactful overall to like the standard formats, but maybe I'm shocked. I really liked Even Warlock back in, what year was that? The Witchwood, I guess, is when it was playable. It was still kind of like a wild deck for a while there, but let's see what we got. I'm sure Warlock has a lot of even cards. I didn't even look at the deck list. So the good thing about Even Warlock is you want to tap on turn 1. So you almost guarantee want to find a Mountain Giant if possible, which is turn 3. And Forge of Will sounds really good with that. So let's do it. For sure, for sure. The new expansion was announced. Pip, or also known as Perils in Paradise. And I did, I posted a video earlier on this channel talking about how I felt about it. I think overall, now that it's been a couple of days, I think it looks okay. I completely forgot this card was in standard. Does that mean I'm just gonna get burnt out? I mean, that's a great card, but maybe I should have coined into it, but I'm really hoping I get the Mountain Giant. Overall, I think the expansion looks fun. I'm a huge fan of the tourist mechanic. I think the tourist mechanic will be really, really powerful. And it would almost feel like we got 2 expansions in one, which I think is a really big deal. More things to do. On the flip side, it is makes being a free-to-play player more difficult, because if there ends up being like a deck that wants to use the tourist and it's like tier 1, you have to get not only the tourist, and then you need multiple cards. So it's definitely like a little bit of potential conundrum for free-to-play players, but overall I like it. The theme I'm not like the ginormous fan of, but I mean, it's definitely not the worst thing in the world. So I probably don't want to play the table flip here. This guy's playing like a Volfsham, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we'll see how good it is. I think overall, like, the expansion can have a lot of really interesting mechanics, and I think of course that's what they always really want to go for, because especially in like a weird theme, they kind of have more, I want to say, like, possibilities flavor wise, because it doesn't like I noticed they released like a cheese dragon. I don't know if you guys saw that, cheese Ferratu or whatever its name is, or cheese Norsdomu, something like that. I haven't actually looked at what the card does, but it's a good example of like a card that I just realized, hold on, where's my Mountain Giants? It's a good example of like a card that can only be printed in an expansion like this, so hopefully it ends up being good. Also, what's my man Zeke playing here? Is my MMR really that bad that I just play against absolute nonsense? I was actually thinking about, like, I've been thinking for a while to do a video of like getting like a really good legend player to coach me. So actually I might end up doing that. I don't really want to tap, obviously, because I don't want to burn a card. We're probably playing this next turn, but if this actually survives, I will play Forge of Wills. Wait, this is a demon, right? Very nice. Oh my god, the Wrath of the Air Totem there is sick. Yeah, maybe I think it'd be fun to like get like a high legend player to coach me to see what plays I do wrong. But how I don't know how entertaining that would be. Maybe it would be really entertaining. I'm sure I could find somebody if people really want to watch it. I could play Locke in there or Logan, but I think this is too powerful. Now, I think I actually care more about that than this. This could be exploited for my downfall, and I don't really want that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new expansion overall. Also, what other card games are you guys playing, man? I was saying it on stream today. I feel like there's literally no other card games that have been coming out. I mean, that's unfortunate, but again, it's not that big of a problem. We still have the 9-9 on board. I feel like I'm like always in this weird situation of like, I want more competition in the card game space, but I feel like nothing ever is coming out. I also feel like I was talking to Sunny today about this, how it almost feels like every single game that comes out now has like this mass competitor they have to fight against. So for instance, if you release like a battle royale game, you gotta be, you're fighting against fucking Fortnite, bro. Like if you're not better than Fortnite, which I know some people will be like, ew, Fortnite, what the hell? But like, if you're not better than Fortnite, you kind of just lose immediately, and like every gusto your potential game could have is now gone, which like sucks, but just the way the world works. And it's always like the same thing with I mean, I'd rather have an 8-8, I think, than straight up, right? It's almost the same thing with like card games, right? So now if you make a card game, you're being compared to Yu-Gi-Oh, you're being compared to Hearthstone, you're being compared to Magic the Gathering, right? Those seem to be the big boys. And if your card game just doesn't rival any one of those, like it's almost DOA. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that, but I'd be curious to see what other card games people are playing. Cause I go through Steam, I go through itch.io to see what people are making these days. And nothing really speaks to me like Hearthstone did when I first came out, but maybe that's because I can't believe this guy's almost been able to clear my board here. What the fuck? Nothing. Maybe it's just because like now I'm so blessed with Hearthstone. People are gonna like KEKW that what I just said, but I think a lot of people will know what I mean when I say that. I mean, this going face. We're playing this. We're playing this. We're probably doing this. We're probably doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. Yeah, that's handlock. What the fuck? Shaman, good luck to you, bud. I don't think you're going to make it out of this one alive. That's disgusting. I mean, I don't know what this guy's playing, so I can't really say that this deck is good or not. We'll have to try this a couple more times. One of the games I was actually looking at the other day, which I could pull it up here, was this one. Zet Zillions. It looks like a Slay the Spire kind of game. And I really like the art of it. I think it looks really funny. I don't know if any of you guys have played it, but if you have, let me know. I might play it and go from there. Because there's so many single player card games are always interesting, but I was mainly thinking of like a PvP card game. I just don't know what else is there. I guess like maybe like Shadowverse is kind of a thing, but I don't think it's really big in North America whatsoever. Oh, card games. What is my man doing here? I mean, if you see this on board, okay. I mean, I respect it for sure. I just don't know if this guy actually has a chance to live through this. I don't know if you guys playing Twist format, by the way. Like that, I saw that they're adding in the patch notes more heroes, and I'm curious to see how popular it's going to be. Because I really don't know if this Twist format was successful or not. I think it was, but maybe I'm like wrong about it. Okay, there has to be a lethal puzzle here, right? So this bumps into here. We play Jiraxis to kill this. This trades here, and that's lethal. Yeah. I mean, this also has Rush. Is that just better? I don't think it matters. I'm trying to do math when we know for sure that it's lethal. Yippee! We won our first game. Hell yeah. Okay, again, this isn't like a real deck, so I bet you know if it's good. But it's funny that Get Greymane's back. I feel. Oh, you get. I just realized the packs you get from this month. I thought it would have been. I guess they changed it. The reason I say this is because on like that other challenge I'm doing where like I'm only using stuff for free. It almost feels like it would be better for me to be Whizbang's Workshop rather than the new expansion, because I can't really use the new expansion cards. I'm not sure if I'll be able to really finish that series, to be honest. Like, I'm playing Paladin, like hand buff Paladin as my deck, which is good, but it's just not something I truly enjoy as a player. Like, I'm not a hand buff Andy with Paladin because it's pretty one-dimensional. I do think the title would be good, like taking Hearthstone's free-to-play challenge to like the ultimate limit or whatever, but I don't know if it really matters. I don't know. Something that I think would be more fun if I had a different deck, but I guess that's the inherent issue of just being a free-to-play player. I'm also not crafting anything. Maybe I should just make the rule that I could start crafting stuff just to make it more streamlined, because maybe that's what I'll end up doing. I don't want to be sitting here for like 8 years trying to figure out how to do something, because it's gonna be rough. Dark Alley Pact, I feel like, is basically Bound Giant, right? So we probably want to keep that. Mage, I like the lifesteal against Mage. Not that it's very relevant, but I will end up keeping it just in case. I don't know how much lifesteal this deck truly has. It's interesting. Lord Jiraxis is playable. And this as well. I mean, I'm saying playable with air quotations that you guys can't see because we truly don't know if this deck's good yet. I mean, I'm definitely going to find out, but maybe against Mage it'll be playable. The problem is more... maybe the wait, what am I saying? Maybe the playables look. Maybe the play is to go for Drain Soul instead, but I don't really know. Who's your favorite Hearthstone content creator, by the way? Don't say me. Don't say me. Like I've been looking around to see who's been popping. I'm curious to see what people like, because it's funny when I think back of like what Hearthstone creators I used to watch. None of them really play this game anymore, so it's always interesting. And I don't really watch Hearthstone content. I like sometimes put on a stream just to see what people are saying, but. Like I'm tempted to reach out to Trump and say like, well, hey, what's going on? See if like he would be up for to do maybe like a video or something. But Always up to see what other people are doing. Maybe get some more inspiration from someone else who's like more hungry for Hearthstone than I am right now. Also, I don't know if there is like Hearthstone. I mean, why did I play this? I held it in my hand for a reason, and I was like, oh, I'll just play it, because now it's, if I had this would be 5, and then we go to turn 4 and like I make a bigger giant, but now I gotta play a fucking Dark Alley Pact. What is this? Oh fuck. Well, that's kind of a problem. Oh my god, what the fuck? Maybe we'll be okay. We got a game ourselves on our hands. This is the part of the game or the video where I probably like lose all thought process I had going into the video, and now I'm here to play this friggin' video game at the highest level possible. I don't even know what I said for the past 10 minutes. It's the funniest thing about this. See, like usually when I record these videos, it's either like right before I stream or like later in the day when I've already streamed. So like this is a post-stream Andrew right here, which I think is fine. It's just maybe I'm just not as like maybe I'm not thinking as clearly. Okay, would I rather drop a 8/8 or an 8/8? This one is an elemental. This one's a demon. This is a bigger demon. So if I draw the 2-cost card, this is actually better. So they picked the 5/5. It's interesting. Okay. What are the options? I don't remember. 8/8 and 4 turns. I guess that's actually pretty good. At least they can't attack this turn, which is kind of a big deal. We kind of need okay, it's kind of scary. Kind of need the table flip card. That'd be really good right now. Hidden objects as well. Well, if it's counterspell, it's gonna suck. But honestly, that's like the worst card of my deck to draw, I think, to be honest. I guess we'll do this first. I'm kind of forced to play the giant first. Okay. I mean, I think we have enough. I'm assuming this is gonna be counterspell, no? If I want to play this, I guess I might as well just play it. I think stats on board are better than nothing. Probably counterspell. It might be ice barrier. I honestly have no idea. He got it off a random secret. You know what, dude? I was actually thinking about this today. I was watching Dreads, who's the arena guy I do videos with, and he was saying something on stream, and I really agree with him. This card right here. Hold on, let me find it for you guys. It's a neutral boy. Just forget his name. He's relating to secrets, I promise. This dude, I feel like in a much more low power level like expansion or just a game in general, like if you released this card like 3 years ago, I think this is the most hated card in the game, like unironically too, because I feel like the problem with it is, okay, do we think this is counterspell? Okay, so it's probably counterspell. So I'm not gonna tapping here then. Play this. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I goofed there, Godfrey. Yeah, I feel like because secrets, I actually really like secrets as a mechanic. I'm a big fan of them. I think they're really good. I think they're really fun, etc., etc. But then I think to myself, I'm like, secrets are fun when you could kind of predict the metagame, and they're also fun like it's the reverse where you think it's going to be a secret and then it ends up not being one. But when you add such random like nonsense into it that could literally be anything in the standard pool, I feel like it takes away from what secrets could be. Oh god, I've lost so many games recently because of this card. Wow. What the fuck? Like what? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Well, I guess I lose. I need this to put this down to 1. I need a 5. Oh my god. Bro, what just happened? I was just saying how there's no way I lose this, and then all of a sudden I lost. And I don't even know if I have a demon in my deck. And this is probably counterspell, no? Yeah. Well, I guess I lose. That's crazy, man. I don't even think I have a demon in my deck, to be honest. Oh. That's a Hearthstone game.